This all started with a very simple Google search. I was Googling adult diapers, and I don't know why. I don't know why I started Googling adult diapers. This isn't going to look good for me. I think everybody's going to think I wear diapers. I was Googling adult diapers, and I don't know why. So I'm Googling adult diapers and just cruising through. There's two assumptions people could make out of me. They could either think like, oh, maybe he needs diapers, or worse, like, yeah, what if he's just like into it, you know? Like, I don't have a diaper fetish. I don't wear diapers. I wish I had a good reason. I don't have a good reason for you. I was Googling adult diapers. So I'm cruising through the images on Google, going through, and I saw there was a brand of adult diaper called Power of Love. Yeah, Power of Love. It gets weirder. They abbreviate the title on the package to P-Love. Like, not P, like P-Love. P-Love. So that the package had these people, you know, they're looking at each other so lovingly, and it was just odd. And I started to look up other diaper ads, and they're all very weirdly, like, sexual. They're very much trying to push the idea that, like, just because you're wearing a diaper doesn't mean you can't have a good time and fuck. It's weird that they would sexualize it so much. There's nothing wrong with wearing diapers. Wear diapers. If you need diapers, no big deal. Wear your diapers. Anyway, that somehow led me looking through all of these different diaper packages. And by the way, hit me up if you want to be my my overnight friend. So anyway, that started me down this whole rabbit hole, and I saw an image from Wikihow in the Google images, and I ended up reading the world's worst Wikihow. How to handle a friend wearing adult diapers. Just from the title alone, like, I'm already concerned and upset for what is going to be in here. You don't need to handle your friend. Just be their friend or whatever, you know? Just do friend shit. Just, you know, you don't need to handle anybody. Just when you thought that things couldn't have been getting any worse, you just now acknowledge signs of your friend having to wear adult diapers. Just when you thought things couldn't get worse, your friend's wearing diapers. What a bummer for you. Already very problematic. But how can you handle them? They are your friend nonetheless. Do you treat them like a baby? Do you treat them like an adult? Well, read on to find out below. This is, I mean, immediately. This is like the introduction to it. And this is immediately, like, I have the biggest problem with step one. Step one, figure out real life signs that lead you up to the interpretation that says that your friend is wearing diapers. It might be from the smell of them alone. The smell of them alone. The noise? Or maybe it's their diaper that is sagging a bit, or it is visible from the shape and bulkiness of their pants. Perhaps it might even be that your friend is carrying a diaper bag wherever they go, even though they have no infants following them. So this isn't even, I mean, step one is like, see if you could figure out if your friend's wearing diapers. Here's some signs to look for so you can out them and talk to them about that. This is fucking horrific. Immediately, from the smell alone. Step two, this is the only step I support. This is actually the only step you need in all this. Be a supportive friend. This gets real weird here. Constantly talking about urine, diapers, or putting on songs related to wet pants, incontinence, water, or having your friend's ringtone be one of those songs is not a good, subtle way to get him or her to start the conversation. You know about all those songs the kids are listening to these days about wetting your pants and incontinence? I can't even think of one. Actually, after today, I can think of one.
The power of love is a curious thing.
Make your friend aware that their diaper needs a change. Although certain types of diapers have different absorbency rates and times that they tend to be most often worn towards between changes, there is a difference between wet and dirty, or just being wet, or just being dirty. This is really poorly written. It reads to me like it was almost written in one language and then translated into English poorly. And the initial writer was a sociopath who doesn't really have any friends, and they're imagining what it would be like, or something. There's something very not right about this entire thing. Having a code word might ease the situation. I can smell your socks is less likely to attract attention than mentioning wet diapers or asking your friend if their diaper needs to be changed. You know, like a good friend, you just go like, boy, does your fucking feet stink and I can smell them from here. Visit the toilet together. Sometimes diaper wearers feel like they can't make it to the restroom in time, so they wear their diaper. If you can show them that they can make it in time, you can get your friend to use the toilet and might even be able to save the diaper from ever being used altogether. You know how you've got a medical issue, buddy? That, you know, you have an incontinence issue and you have to wear diapers because sometimes there's just a little leakage and, you know. Anyway, have you ever thought about, like, maybe just going to the bathroom? Put your mind on shopping or doing something else other than having them wear their diaper and showing their diapers off to you and their family. Find some alternatives your friend can use, such as cloth diapers, if they choose to wear disposables for some reason. If I'm wearing diapers and my friend comes up to me and goes like, hey man, maybe you should wear cloth ones instead of disposable ones, I'd be like, hey man, maybe you should mind your own fucking business. You can read the rest of this if you want. This is not being a good friend. This is making your friend's problem all about you. And, you know, if your friend wears diapers and they tell you about it, just be a good friend. Just be supportive. Bummer, man. Or, you know, it's cool. No big deal. Just, like, I think we all kind of intuitively know this stuff. Who writes Wikihows? And more importantly, who reads them? Who is like, I have a good feeling that my buddy Jim wears diapers. I better go read about it on Wikihow so I can be a good friend. This is for sociopaths. I think this is written like by sociopaths for sociopaths. Have you ever had anybody come up to you and be like, yeah, I read this amazing thing on Wikihow? Well, actually, I'm going to do that right now. It wasn't for like, there was a related article that I clicked on that actually was written well. It was like handling your teenage child's, you know, need to wear diapers, and it was actually written very like lovingly, and it's got good advice on how to reduce their shame and talk to them about it and handle. There's well written stuff on here, I guess. I don't know who's reading this, but this one in particular is a fucking nightmare. The questions concern me as well. There's questions at the bottom of the article. Should I check my friend's diaper for them? The answer is absolutely not on here, thank God. Thankfully, the person who wrote this didn't say, yes, absolutely, and you know, you should check and make sure they're wearing cloth ones because they're much more eco-friendly. But the fact that somebody asked that, oh boy, I'm concerned for the world here, man.